because I'm bored. I was like, read for a little bit before I go to bed, or maybe I'll hop on here and see what happens. I did this last night and talked to myself for like 30 minutes, but a couple of people did pop in, so I figured maybe a couple of people will pop in tonight. Um, I literally have like nothing. I have some books. This is the one I've been doing questions from. And then I have another book that I have bought that I haven't started yet. It's a journey within an introspective activity journal to help you get to know yourself better. I really just like philosophy and thinking and pondering and writing. I wish if I had my dream job, I'd be like a paid philosopher. It's so weird to see myself with my glasses on this. Hmm. But I figured I would just come on and see if anybody wanted to chat. Maybe I'm pathetic and bored and lonely. We'll see. All right. So I'm just not sitting here rambling. I will ask myself a question. Ooh. What holds you prisoner from your past and how? Ooh, that's too deep. Let's try the other book. I don't want to just jump right into something that heavy. Let's see. What is one major? It's politics. Let me try again. What was the topic of the worst argument you've ever had? What was the topic of the worst argument I've ever had? I don't know. It's really subjective. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I have to think about that one. Maybe I should mark that down so I can think about it. Try again. What was your favorite mythical creature beginning with the letter U? Unicorn? Are there any other mythical creatures beginning with the letter U? Yeah, I'm gonna go with unicorn. That was quick. Do you have a scar? And if so, how did you get it? I have lots of scars. Um, most of which I don't think are in places I would show you. I can tell you one thing that happened. On my right hand, this thumbnail is completely new. When I was in 12, when I was 12 years old, when I was in sixth grade, my dad slammed the car door shut and my thumb was in it. So my thumb didn't break, but my thumbnail did. So I had to grow it back. It was so weird seeing like what the skin looks like under the nail. I don't know if this is stuff to be talking about a lot, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just passing time. I'm letting my sleep 3 kick in, and then I'll be tired enough to go to bed. And oh, hey, Deuce. I didn't know if anybody was gonna hear me. I'm really just being silly. How are you? I'm sorry to bore you. Or oh, are you still laughing with me or at me this time? I'm gonna say with me. Let's see. Here's another question. How are you quirky? I am quirky in every way possible. I would say I'm quirky in my sense of humor. I think I have a dry, sarcastic. Thank you. I appreciate. I'm glad that it's with, never at. I'm just I'm just passing time until I get tired enough to go to bed. I didn't have anything else to do. Didn't see anything on TV I wanted to watch. I was like, maybe I will just go live. And if I embarrass myself too much, I can make it private. No one will ever know except for the people that are here. What tragic love story do you relate to? Tragic love story. I don't know. I feel like most love stories are pretty tragic nowadays. I don't see a lot of reciprocal love, like where it's actually like even. Seems like in my experience, there's always one person loving the other person more, and you have that push and pull, especially with men. You know, y'all like what you want what you can't have, and then as soon as you get it, you don't want it no more. I'm sure I'm sounding very bitter. Maybe I am. I did drink a glass of rum before I started this, so I'm having a ball all by myself. All right, now. Speaking of with, have you ever? Yeah, I've seen The Gorge on Apple TV. I watched it. Did you like it? Are you gonna talk to me so I don't have to read from a book? Um, I liked it. It was very predictable. Like it's very much what I expected it to be, but I did enjoy it. I like oh shit, what is her name? Anna Taylor Joy, maybe. I really think she has a siren, urethral, angelic kind of look. I liked her in that chess, the Gambit, some Gambit, the Queen's Gambit on Netflix. That's where I first saw her. I really like her. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was pretty decent in it too. But I don't think anything in it surprised me. Maybe that they got away at the end, that kind of surprised me. I would like an epilogue of that to see like what happened after that. Oh wait, I think they did show what happened after that. I don't know. I blame the alcohol. I don't know. I'm sure I didn't miss anything. Oh no, I did miss something. Hey Janet, you love and beyond the gates. Me too. How do you compare it to General Hospital? I think for me, at least since it's been on this past week and a half, I liked it better. I've enjoyed every day that I've watched The Gates. I have enjoyed it better than I did General Hospital, which is wild to me because it's my favorite, allegedly. I think they're off to a strong start. I'm interested to see like where the story goes beyond so much more relevant. Yeah. Um, what was it today when they were naming like they said like TMZ and Facebook? I was like, oh shit, that's like real life. It was wild. I wonder if they have to like pay to do that. Either way, I appreciate it. Facts. GH is lacking, Janet. I don't understand. Like, as far as I know, the writers on staff are all like veteran writers. Nobody's brand new. I don't know. I understand budget cuts, right? I know we've had to get rid of people. By for sure, they have less money than they've had ever in the past. But even given like the materials that they have, I don't understand why they can't create better stories. Like, and they're connecting stuff, but it's just all dumb. Yeah, and it's really sad because it could be so much better. I used to, play the game with myself where I look at what they have and like write out how I could make it better, like my own fan fiction. But like in the past month, I haven't even had the heart to do that. I might have like a random thought here and there of what I would do different, but that's about it. I don't. I've been saying for like probably the past 5 years, like a lot of us have, that we can see that like this might be the end. This might be the end of VH. It's never felt closer to the end for me than like now. So, I know, at least in my area where I live, the Gates comes on at Beyond the Gates comes on at 2 p.m. That's the same time General Hospital comes on. It doesn't really affect me because I don't watch them live, but for the people that do, like where the Nielsen ratings come from, General Hospital better get together, or they really might have to cancel. Which it sucks to have all of those people unemployed, but it doesn't feel like they're taking that job that seriously. I'm sorry if anybody's. Yeah, I have to press the button. Oh, just you didn't like it? You thought it was me? I thought you liked it because you asked me about it. Yeah. I've heard it's a lot of other stuff on Apple TV to watch, but it's hard to find a time. There's so much content out there. It's hard to know like what is worth opening yourself up to, because there's nothing's worse than watching something and giving it like 2 hours of your life and then it sucks. And you could have like really been enjoying yourself. Thank you. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I said thank you. Thank you for those of you that are here. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I wish I could say it was unusual. It's not. This is how it is. Too much to watch right now. Yeah, yeah, Deuce. I still want to call you Deuce, and I don't know why I wanted to make your name like exotic or something. Like I know what Deuce means. I used to drink the Deuce Juice when I was younger in college. Hopefully my daughter didn't hear me say that. Because I do not drink. It's bad for you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ridiculous. But soon, that sleep 3 is going to kick in, and I'm going to be yawning, and then I will go to bed. I'm going to flip through my book. What is your favorite love song? Favorite love song ever? Why can I not think of like any song ever? Is it the OJ's? Let Me Make Love to You? Is that the OJ's, that old song? I don't know. There's so many love songs. There's Keisha Cole, Love. That's a beautiful love song. Hold on, the last few questions. I'm not answering that. How old do you feel? I'm 42. I feel 82 most days. It's like I either feel 82 or like 12. There's no in between. It's very rare that I feel like I'm actually like mature 42 and have my life all together. When I was younger, I thought that 40s meant you had it all together. What the fuck does that mean? I think like my mom's generation was the last generation where like 40s and 50s was really like stable. Nowadays, people aren't even like financially stable in their 40s. You can't save money. You can't. People don't own homes anymore. Like my son is 20, and he likes to plan. Talk about for the future. He's got money saved up. He's saving for his future. But like, I don't want to burst his bubble. But I'm like, I can't imagine how much money you will have to save to be able to live on your own. Like, you might as well stay here as long as I allow, which will be forever. Very glad that I was able to purchase my home when I was able to purchase my home, because if I had to start now and be able to buy a home, I don't think I would be able to afford it. Everything's so expensive, and then renting is even more expensive than buying. Like, I don't really know how people are surviving, especially like single people that are just by themselves. Early investments are important. Yeah, I agree. And my son does have like he has a 401k. Not really anything else. Well, he has stock in the company where he works for, but other than that, he doesn't really have anything. I don't really have a lot either. I didn't start early, which I wish I would have, but you live and you learn. I try not to think, which is not responsible, but I try not to think too much about like retirement. I don't know if retirement will exist by the time I need it. I don't think Social Security will exist in another 20 years by the time I'm able to like draw from it at all. I don't know what people are gonna do. But the good news is I think the apocalypse will probably happen before we get to that point, so we'll all be gone. Anyway. Is anybody watching Paradise on Hulu? That's where I think we're headed. Paradise, or if you watch Silo on Apple TV. I feel like everything is happening like now politically in America is just so we look over here instead of what's happening over here. And what's happening over here, I think the billionaires are prepared for their exit plan, whether it be in a mountain, in space, in the ocean. Oh, all right. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing else about Paradise. Watch it. You should watch it. It's Did you finish the first episode? Because I think that when I watched Paradise, and at the beginning I thought it was just like a regular show, a lot of action. It was fine. I wasn't excited to continue it until I got to like the last 5 minutes of the first episode, and then that's when I realized it was a different kind of show. And it's good. It's 8 episodes. I think episode 7 is the best of the season. You finished episode 1, so you saw the twist at the end. Did the twist surprise you? It surprised the fuck out of me. I was not expecting that at all. It's a nice twist. And they were renewed for season 2. So the world is still here. I'm excited to see where it goes. Okay, cool. I keep worried I'm gonna miss something. You were surprised. We'll save it for Mondays. Okay. So it's gonna be a while then if you only watch it 1 episode on Monday. I'll have to check back with you in like 2 months to see what you think about the finale. I don't know how you're gonna avoid spoilers. Be careful. Something popped up and I missed it. Albert, oh no. Albert, I'm not prepared to be in your presence. Like you're a professional here. Don't judge me, Albert. I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm just chilling. I took a sleeping thing, all natural sleeping pill. Just waiting for it to kick in. Tomorrow is 7. I know. I can't wait. Like as soon as it turns like 8:55, I have the TV on Apple TV, and I'm just refreshing, waiting for it to be available. Waiting for it to be available. So good. It's my favorite show. My favorite show in decade, in at least a decade. The last show that I was this excited about was probably the first season of iRobot. Not iRobot. That's the movie. Mr. Robot. I really liked the first season of Mr. Robot. I didn't care too much for it after that, and I didn't like. I came back. I stopped watching it, and then I came back to see how they ended it. The twist disappointed me, but I might have appreciated better had I actually watched it all the way through. But it got a little too hard to follow for me. I don't know what I'm gonna watch after Severance. You like the beginning? Yeah, wasn't it so good? It was so intriguing. So intriguing to do such a like unique concept. But then did you feel like it went off the rails too? Like the second season? I think I watched like 2 episodes of the second season and it was like, what? Oh, hey, thank you, Janet. Please do stop by. I know you. I don't know if you remember, but like I think we know each other from Albert's chat. And we see you comment there. So thank you for coming over here. It's really nice. I always appreciate what you have to say there. So we'll get along well. Thank you. Like from. Explain. Like from how so? You liked it better the first season? I still watch from, but like I don't like it as much as I think some other people do. But I'm somewhat invested. I'll be more invested when it comes around 2026 for like the next season. Oh, you like my glasses, Albert? Because I'm blind. I can see, but I have to like do this. So I was like, I'll just let everybody know I'm an old lady and put them on. But thank you. That's very sweet of you. From From had too many storylines to wrangle in. It lost me. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I would say before this last season, I would say I don't like that we still don't really have a grasp of what's going on in like the third season. But with the way they ended it, I think we do have a better idea of what's going on. I just really hope that next season takes us back to the beginning. Um, I want to see what happened instead of just like hearing about it. Like it was nice that Fatima apparently she had a vision, like she had the baby, and now all of a sudden she knows. But I want us to be able to. I want them to show us instead of just telling us. I missed something. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it was because I was on an iPad and like chats disappeared, but my daughter made me think that maybe it's because I only have like a certain number of subscribers, and I'll get more like features available as time goes on. So bear with me. I can't believe there's people here. I'm so honored. Thank you. Hey, Delta Dan, what's up? How are you? Thank you for coming by. I wish that I could tell you you're going to be thoroughly entertained, but I'm just talking. We're just talking. Let's see. Something else. Out of range. Hmm. If that's the show that's like the Cowboys. Josh Brolin, maybe is that his name? I think I watched Out of Range. I don't think it got renewed. I think it got canceled. So don't get too invested if I'm correct. They lost me too. I like the way it started off, and then it kind of lost me. I'm doing all right. I am bored and lonely and sad and pathetic. No, I'm kidding. No, I just killing time. I was figure I'll have some. I don't always sleep well, so Tuck a little drink and tuck a little all natural sleeping pill, valerian root. If anyone needs some help sleeping, there's a herb called valerian root that really relaxes you. And there's a pill called Sleep 3, which mixes valerian root and melatonin together. And it doesn't make you sleep. It won't have you groggy the next day. It just kind of relaxes you slowly. And you're not supposed to mix it with alcohol. But if you do, it'll speed up that process. Yeah, well, Delta Dan, try Sleep 3. Um, I'll try to remember and I'll maybe make a mental note of some of the other stuff I use. Because I have to vary. You use something, every day for a month and then it like kind of loses effectiveness. So then I have to switch up to something else and then switch back and forth. But yeah, so I'm on here just talking, waiting for, oh shit, waiting for that. Start feel a little groggy, so maybe I'll get some sleep. It's cool that people in here. It says 7. Oh shit. I'm so sorry if I'm disappointing y'all. Um, I did have like my books as like a backup plan. This is called 2,000 Questions About Me, and it just has 2,000 questions, random questions that I was going through and just read them and talking if I didn't have anything else. But if people are commenting, then I can just respond to that. Yes, Albert, the comments are yours is disappearing right now. Now I don't see it, no longer see it no more. Yeah, they disappear. They're up here for like a minute, and then they disappear. And then sometimes when I click on this little button, I can bring up like the most like 3 or 4 recent ones, but then they disappear too. So I thought it was because I'm on an iPad instead of like regular like computer, but like I said, my daughter's the one who said it's probably because you don't have a lot of subscribers yet. But I feel like I do have a lot of subscribers. It's like 70 something. Like this is my 3rd week doing this, and like every day the number goes up. It's fucking crazy. And like not that I'm obsessed with the numbers because I'm not, but I do check. It's pretty cool. Um, I don't know how I got so lucky or why anybody cares, but I appreciate it. You guys are like giving me my self esteem. That should be just about me, but thank you. Yeah, I got 78, which is crazy. Hey, Carice. Carissa asked me how am I doing this evening. I am doing pretty good. I'm sweating a little bit on my nose from the alcohol, but hopefully nobody notices. But then I announce it, so good for me. Albert said, just don't apologize for being real. Oh no, I lost it. Don't apologize for being real. That's why people care about you. Oh, thank you, Albert. That's very sweet of you to say. I can't be but so fake. I mean, I guess we all learn to be a little fake, but I don't want to be fake here because I'm doing this for fun. And I want to be able to be my nerdy, weirdo self. Let's see. I'm missing something. Come back, come back, come back. Delta Dan. Oh, you look good, girl. Glad you getting so this a W. Yes, thank you. It's the glasses hide my face. It's like exhausted librarian. I always wanted to be a librarian. I actually thought about going into that field, but you have to have a degree to actually be an official librarian. Like it's a science. It's like a 4-year degree. So I'm like, I feel like if you put me in a library, I can figure it out right now. But everything wants a formal degree nowadays. College is so expensive, and I'm about to put my daughter through college, so. Look, I just need a button. What am I sipping on? Nothing. Right now I have his Deer Park water. But before that I had I think I said whiskey, but it wasn't whiskey. It's rum, Puerto Rican rum, Castile something. It's in my. I keep it in my room because I trust my kids, but I don't want to like tempt them or like have alcohol sitting out. So they're good kids. They don't do stuff like that. I just want to keep it that way. So I keep my liquor in my room. Plus that way they don't have to know if I'm taking a little sip. So I just go in my room and come out a little bit happier. Nobody has to know the truth. Okay, I'm gonna cut up. Thank you guys. You guys are so nice. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm gonna stay on like 8 more minutes. I'll get off at like 11 because I am starting to get tired. Delta Dan says, gotta learn the Dewey Decimal System. Do I have to learn the Dewey Decimal System? I feel like I gotta Google, and I feel like it would come back to me. I did learn the Dewey Decimal System, like in school. I feel like it would refresh my memory. I can read the numbers. Um, I was about to say something, but that's a spoiler for Paradise, so just remember Dewey Decimal System. Oh, it's not fun to week with my glasses on. That's better. Nope, that shit over. I don't even. I'm sorry. I feel like I should know what that's in reference to, Delta Dam, but I don't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have such a hard time keeping up. It's like just a smaller number of us here, but got all those chemicals coming together, those herbs in my brain. I feel like I'm slowing down like this. Delta Dan said, Paradise finale today. The Paradise finale was it was yesterday. Well, it's it says that it comes out on Tuesday, but it's like Monday night at midnight. So, and I watched it Monday night at midnight. I stayed up because episode 7 was so good that I was ready for the finale, and the finale was decent. It could have been better. Um, what do I know? I think I know you from either Spoiler Kings or Bigger for Entertainment. But Anzo at Bigger for Entertainment, he's doing a panel Sunday about Paradise. If you get caught up by then you could tune into that. I'm pretty sure Brian from Spoiler Kings is going to be there too. I beg to join them because I want to talk about it too. It's a lot of things. I don't want to spoil anything. It's a lot of religious undertones in it that I could only pick up like the cusp of because I have a small religious background, but like Brian knows everything, so I'm interested to see what he picked up that I didn't. I just want to talk about it. It's a lot of people watching it more now. I think looking forward to next season with everyone like starting off together at the second season. Albert, of course you're part of my YouTube journey. If anybody's here that doesn't know Albert Bostic, me and Albert go way back. Like I used to not like really watch a lot of YouTube videos. I would just like come on to like listen to music or stuff, and then after the pandemic, I started watching soap opera reviews. And Albert Bostic, he does mostly, but he does other things too. But he does soap opera reviews, and chatting with him and everybody, the family that he's cultivated there, and talk about soaps every day. Like probably the coolest place on YouTube with people from like all different kind of backgrounds, and we all just love the genre of soaps. So, and Albert was probably the first person other than my children to encourage me to do this, like repeatedly. It took years, but I finally worked up the nerve. So, you're always gonna be part of my origin story, Albert. Like I'll never not be grateful for your influence and your encouragement and helping me come on, like letting me come on with you and be able to do this, so I'm not as nervous as I would be if I was like just starting out. Ah. I'm sorry I keep doing it. I don't know. It's like I say, keep disappearing. I don't want it to. Delta Dan, where did you go? Don't sell yourself short. Why does it keep disappearing? Y'all, I'm gonna get mad. You picked way more. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's because I watch Severance. So the way that I normally do, I watch Severance by myself if my daughter's gone to bed. As soon as it comes out, I just watch it and enjoy it. And then I watch it again. I usually put it in and fall asleep to it the next episode. And then the next day, when my daughter gets it from school, we watch it. And then I watch it one more time, at least one more time after that. And that's when I like actually write stuff down. But before that, I'm just receiving it in. Then I go in to take notes. Even before I started reviewing, I would take notes so that I could like know what I was talking about in other people's chats and share my thoughts. But like like being in the comment section in the chat, you can only write so much. So it'd be like I have all these ideas and I couldn't articulate it all the way. So I was like, you know what, I need to make a video. I think Severance was the first video I made. And then I started doing General Hospital. And then Beyond the Gates when it started. And then Paradise. I was gonna do Yellow Jackets because I liked Yellow Jackets, but I haven't watched this season yet. I don't know, y'all. Y'all in America, you know the world is crazy right now. Any day could be the end. And so I'm trying to be very intentional about only like letting stuff in my spirit, in my mind, that make me feel good and like positive, that I enjoy. And if you are not familiar with like Yellow Jackets, it it's crazy. I'm not saying it's not good entertaining television, but it doesn't make me feel good. Like it doesn't serve my spirit. So maybe when Severance is over and I don't have anything else to watch, then I'll go back to Yellow Jackets and maybe I'll make videos about that. But for now, I'm letting that shit to the other people. Um, like I don't want to throw out the word like demonic or anything like that. I don't want to sound crazy, but it makes me uneasy. Delta Dan says I don't have Showtime anymore. Season 1 and 2. Oh yeah, so we're on the same page, and I don't have it either. I just really got my Paramount Plus today because I didn't even realize I got it for free with Walmart Plus, and I was gonna upgrade it to include the Paramount Plus to include Showtime, so I could watch Yellow Jackets. And I thought about it. I was like, I don't really want that right now. So we'll see. Did you finish the end of season 2? So I want to ask you a question, but I don't want to spoil anything. If you didn't see the end of season 2, then this question will be a spoiler. So I won't. I feel like something disappeared. Ah! I need to stop randomly screaming like a crazy person. Albert said something, but it keeps disappearing. How did you watch This Is Us? It's super emotional. I just watched last. I still haven't finished This Is Us, Albert. I know we talked about this before. Because I watched it. I started watching This Is Us when it first came out by myself. And then I was in a committed relationship with someone, and we started watching it together. And then he broke my heart and trampled all over it and devastated me. And then I couldn't watch it anymore because it made me sad because I thought about him. Which I'm not sad about him anymore. It's been long enough. But I still haven't found the time to go back and watch it. But the last season is all I have to watch. But if you the black actor Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, he's the lead of the show Paradise on Hulu. It's actiony, but you like Marvel, so you might like that too. Very action, but also like some conspiracy theory, dystopian kind of vibe to it. My personal theory is that because the creator of This Is Us is the same person who created Paradise, and so me making up the story in my own mind was that they didn't do right by Randall on This Is Us all the time. So the creator was like, I need to give my boy something else. And Sterling is killing that show. He's the lead actor, and he is carrying that shit on his back. He did a great job. And it's only 8 episodes. And each episode is under an hour, so it's very watchable, especially now because you can binge it. But I know you have a lot of stuff to watch. I don't even know how many soap operas you're up to now, Albert. I think you said 6. That's insane. I don't know how you do it and cover them all. I wish I could just make stuff stay. Dan says Paradise feels like a spy version of This Is Us. I didn't know it was the same creator. So yeah, you picked up on it. I think it's Dan Fogelman is his name. And that, yeah, it's even though it's like action and thriller spy, there's also like the drama of it all. But I didn't cry on Paradise except for episode 7. That one did get me. It's just rip your heart out. Albert says the chat seriously loves you and miss you. You're awesome. Seriously, I miss you guys too. I thought like now that I'm on YouTube more, that I could do like my thing and make my videos and still come hang out with you guys, and I still want to. I'm gonna especially try like on the members chats on the weekends. But I don't know how you found the time. I really don't understand how you have enough hours in the day to watch everything that you watch, review everything that you review, to go live every day, and then still engage with other people. Can you like show me the magic tricks so that I can do that as well? Like, I'm trying, but it's crazy. It's so hard to juggle. I wish I could just clone myself. I had a joke there, but I won't, because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. Delta Dan Stage finished season 2. Oh, so Yellow Jackets. Yeah. Who do you think burned down the cabin? Because I think it looked like it was gonna be Ben, but I don't know. I feel like that was too obvious. So my guess is right now, without having seen this season, is If it wasn't Coach Ben that burned down the cabin, it was the other Ty. Because who knows what she be doing. Delta Dan says all the flashback that make it like This Is Us for me. Yeah, that makes sense. The shifting in time. I didn't even think about that. It's probably like one of the creator's favorite like plot devices, which it is. I can see the benefit of that in storytelling. Keep you on your toes. Oh no, I missed something. Somebody said something about paradise. Delta Dan says paradise. Oh, you already read that. Okay, I'm caught up. Okay. Made me nervous. Oh, all right. Well, because I'm getting tired and it's after 11, so I'm gonna call it a night. Um, Thank you for coming in. This is fun. This is like I feel like the most fun, successful, spur of the moment live that I've done. Is that Deuces? You see what I did there? Or is it Live Long and Prosper? If I found out you're a Star Trek fan, I will lose my mind. It's 8 here. Well, here it's 11:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Southern Virginia. So, and I say all this, and by the time I get off here, wash my face, and brush my teeth, I'll be like, why do we not be able to sleep? But we'll try. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Good night, Albert. I hope you sleep well. Good night, Deuce. Good night, Delta Dan. I might just call you Dan. Wait, you in the 7 Seas? I don't know what that means. What is 7 Seas? I'm in Virginia, in the United States of America. Like, I'll say Southern Virginia to account for the way that I talk. No, I'm not. I'm more. It's more Central Virginia. Like if you heard of like Richmond, well, yeah, that's probably near Richmond. I'm about 4 hours from the beach, 3.5 hours from the beach, about 3 hours from Richmond, closer to like an hour from Roanoke, Virginia. Like pretty much right in the center. If you look up like Central Virginia, I'm Central Virginia. And I feel like I just gave away like exactly what city I'm in by that. And I was trying to, damn it. No, Lynchburg. What is that? Yeah, I'm in Lynchburg. I hate telling people, especially like black people, because as soon as they find out I'm in Lynchburg, they're like, Lynchburg? They let black people in Lynchburg? But yeah, I grew up like an hour from here, and I've been in Lynchburg since I came here to go to college and got pregnant. Been here ever since. It's not as bad as it sounds. It is. It's not as bad as it sounds. I like that the schools, when my children were in the elementary school, the class sizes were small. So, and we got to really know the teachers and the community. Don't get me wrong. It's some racist. It's some stuff here, but also like my actual community that I've cultivated. It's a lot of good people. And I bought my home here, so I'm not going nowhere. So I finished paying off my mortgage anyway. So y'all see, I'll just talk. I will just talk and not go because I don't want to leave because this is fun. Yeah, yeah, Dan, I will. I'll have to like get your email and say, yeah, I'm gonna have to call you Dan. It's a little bit easier, but yeah, I'll have to like get your email or something like that, and I'll send you some stuff that I use. Besides like the rum, everything is all natural. I don't do like too much chemical stuff. Say goodnight. Make sure I say goodnight to everybody. I think so because it says 3 people. It's Albert and Deuce. All right. Where's? Oh wait, I don't know what in Newport News. That's crazy. If I need an excuse to go to the beach, I'll use you as that. Oh, cool. That's good to know. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I didn't expect anybody to show up, so it warms my heart. I appreciate you. Live long and prosper.